Yes, welcome back again. This is Association of the Peters on this platform where we say it the way it is, where we are not politically correct. If you're looking for political correctness, you change the channel. Because what I'm about to bring to you once again, some of you might have seen it and some of you might not have seen it, but we are here to analyze the in-depth impunity that is happening in Nigeria. Here we are exposing everything that is wrong, because I said earlier in my other video that everything is wrong with Nigeria. Now, we've said it in various fora, we've said it in different dimensions, but I want to bring it to you from all dimensions, beginning with Area Fada.
Hey, Chineke man, Nigeria matter the pot belly. Now I must sit down on top the latrine. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Kai, go to don't chop me palm tree for head. 2019 election don't finish, no be so. But come, why it be say many of those useless people will deceive us, like say they're serious to run for the office of the president of Nigeria? Not one of them they talk again. Why? Or even the organized protests as Nigeria don't turn poto. Oh. So they know they hear all the bad things where they happen. Why you can't be say all of a sudden, all of them don't keep quiet? Nonsense and ingredients, betrayers, scammers, extortionists, blackmailers. Well not day. Una know una self. Well not day. Where those useless people will come my house, we say we have decided to work together. We call themselves, what they call themselves, pact. Eh? Una no fit see or hear from them again. Because of why? Because they were sent at the time to cause confusion in the electoral system. If una no know, make una know. They were the boys of professional politicians paid by APC and PDP that I told you nothing from any of those parties, no salvation from that place. Una see how they refuse to cooperate, to come together to wrestle power, come off from this politician hand. Because why? They collect money. Most of them are the enemies of Nigeria, make I tell you now. Okay? See how they believe people like Showere, Fela Durotoye. I feel they call names. Where most of them were all stooges to politicians. From London to America to Europe. Now so some of them, they scam people, they raise money for their pocket. How bad? Eh? Now so we go take fix Nigeria. The people where they shout corruption, now they corrupt pass. You know go better for now. You know go better for now. Say, when young people carry hope put for their head, see as soon as come fuck up. Oh yeah now, as soon as not be president again, what do they do? To correct all this poto. What do they do? Una don't go sleep, abi? Una don't go collect money, go sleep, abi? Your fathers, you know go better for now. Eh? Because they deceive people. Hey, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired.
Some of you may not agree with him, maybe because of his personality or what you thought of him. Now, we are religious people in Nigeria. Oh yes, headquarter of religion. Both Christian, Islam, whatever traditional religion, a Bible headquarter. Good. Now, since we are religious people, and many of my people, especially my fans and followers, are Christians, I think you should hear the whole thing from this man. Hear him out.
I have constantly said in this country, until Nigerians get to a stage to say, no, you can't be minister of power If it is generator that is powering your whole house and you have not provided generator for every other person, you cannot be minister of housing if you are not staying in a government apartment. You cannot be minister of health if you do not have your treatment in this country. You cannot be minister of education if your children are all schooling outside. You can't. Why? Because human beings have self-interest. There is what is called self-interest. If his children are going to go to the government secondary school, he will make sure that government secondary schools are well taken care of. If his family is going to go to the general hospital next door, he will make sure that general hospital is well taken care of. But as long as leaders do not share in the plight of the people, as long as leaders can fly to the US, to UK, to Dubai for their health care and condemn the people to this kind of conditions here, as long as that is the situation, we're not moving anywhere. So Nigerians will have to rise up and say, no, you can't be our minister for education because your children are not schooling here. So when you have a situation, rather than the people making sacrifice and demonstrating how much sacrifice you have made for the people, then we say, yes, you be our leader because you have suffered for us. You have denied yourself legitimate pleasures for our sake. That is what used to qualify people for leadership. Now, we have people who conquer us. They conquer us. Then they take the resources of our land to reconquer us and remain there, and it becomes difficult to move them out of power. But someday, as I always say, the revenge of the poor is at the corner. The revenge of the poor is coming. And that one, you will not be able to do anything about it. You can have your jeep. You can have your generators. You can have everything bulletproof. But the revenge of the poor, it happened in France. It happened in Russia. It has just happened in Sudan. It will happen here.
This is a clergyman with a difference, saying the truth. And if you don't know, this man's parish is in Abuja, the headquarters of darkness in Africa. Good. Now, we have been talking about political revolution, and some people have been, lukewarm about it. And some people think it is impossible. Now, you have seen that it is around the corner. But it will not happen if you are not part of it. And if you're not part of it, then you are the enemy of your own progress. You are the architect of your own misfortune. Because everyone in Nigeria is a victim outside the beneficiaries that are in power. Beginning with the Hausa oligarchy that have held Nigeria bound with political power using this fraud they call constitution as their own instrument to subjugate, exploit, and make your life miserable. And your own southern or southeastern political leaders are their accomplices because they are just there to benefit the little crumbs that falls from their master's table. They are slaves to these guys. Now, let me hit the gear. We are unapologetic and we are determined on our drive for good governance in Igbo land, in Biafran land in general. Oh yes. And don't even go there. Don't even go to that place where you guys will always come up with this excuse that we want Biafra. We don't want anything politics. Hi. Ogini Melum. Ogini Nafio. What? Who did this to us? Honestly speaking, I kept wondering, who did this to my people? I understand that Nigerian virus have eaten deep into the fabric of mentality of my people, and their thinking is beginning to worry me. I made this argument with someone on Facebook where he said that we don't want anything governance or anything Nigeria politics or the rest of them, that when Biafra comes, we will now start fixing our land. I say, who did this to us? So you're waiting for Biafra to fall from heaven, Abi? Biafra will fall from heaven. Okay? And some of us think that these Hausa Fulanis, they are fools. I tell you, we are the fools. Honestly speaking. We are the real mugus in Nigeria. Because We have been made to be drowning in our illusion that Biafra will fall from the sky. And when that happens, then we'll now start fixing Biafra. Or perhaps Biafra will fall from the sky with all the palatables that makes a nation what being a nation. No, it doesn't happen that way. Now, these guys who call fools that are in the house of Fulanese or these Olikakis that are in the north, they are using the instrumentality of power in Nigeria to take your resources and fix their land. You know why? They know eventually one day this colonial contraption will crumble, will break up, and everybody will answer a name. What will be left of you? You still go back to your oil? It is too late. Oil is becoming obsolete. So what else do you have? What else do you have? The mentality of our people that have already been battered. You see the craziness in Nigeria, including my people, the way they reason. You wonder, Chineke, what is happening to our people? Now, we are unapologetic with our move, our drive for political revolution, because our freedom starts from fixing and having good governance in this place. Oh yes, if the North can use Nigeria, the Nigerian constitution, fraudulent constitution, to do whatever they want without anybody raising a finger or even eyebrow, if they can do that, why can't you do the same? Game competition and they know a league, honestly speaking, and that is what we have been doing. We have been spectators in this competition, and that is why they are kicking us left, right, and center. We are not secured. You saw what Obasanjo said, just like Danjuma said earlier. You saw the videos out there. They are invading our land continuously. They are not relenting in their jihad or Islamic agenda. No. They don't even give a hoot. They don't even care about what you're saying or what you think. Everything must be about them. They must take over everywhere, including your land. And you think you're safe. If you think you're safe, look at this video again.
Okay, this one nail the take. They're not the moment. Now allow the laugh also. When you don't do your own go, they go say, see, in things saying wise. We don't have any technical. You see, you raise the rubber, they put another top slippers, then full loaded magazine. No, this one's not full loaded. They don't use them. With one color. That is not safe. Second one. Wait.
See the one in the back.
All this one, mostly in the police to go find out.
That is not safe.
This one, this one.
I say that is not safe.
You saw it. You saw it. You are not safe. I am not safe in our homeland. And if you think you are abroad, it doesn't concern you. We'll betide you. When Agbacho or Agobazia mile, I know where you are going to fall back on, or whom you are going to call your people when he have been decimated. You have to support this revolution, because the people you have allowed to be at the helm of affairs in our land, they are our biggest nightmare. These guys, they have no balls in between their legs to confront our enemies head on. They are accomplices. They are never do well, and their time is up. I said it. Their time is up. We must take over our land politically. We must take over power and use same to drive our freedom. And somebody will say, it is when Biafra comes. Let me tell you, we are already in Biafra. I am talking to you from Biafran land. I am a Biafran. But it's unfortunate that we are made and forced to become Nigerians. And sometimes we say we are not part of Nigeria. We are not going to be part of anything in Nigeria. Look at this. If you still carry these passports, to be honest with you, you are still a Nigerian. And anything that happens in Nigeria, whether you like it or not, affects you. If you are still using their driver's license, you are still a Nigerian. If you still make use of this thing, this valueless paper they call currency, you are still a Nigerian. And everything that happens affects you. Because some ben a shop again now say you can Biafran currency will go that you will not agree. Will you? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let us stop deceiving ourselves and stop drowning in our illusion that Biafra will fall from the skies. We are going to work it out. That is our political revolution that we're talking about. I'm not interested in Nigerian presidency. In case of those of you that are calling Nigerian presidency, Igbo presidency, foul. This is only the more you look, the less you see. Even if an Igbo man become the vice president and the president at the same time, it will not change anything as long as Nigeria is concerned. Quote me anywhere. I am interested in my homeland, beginning with our governors, beginning with our senators, beginning with our lawmakers. You heard what that Reverend Father said. Who among your political leaders can fit in that shoe and description of leadership? They are making laws, targeting only the poor and the weak, making you a prey every day, making laws to enrich themselves, to protect themselves, and you die in penury. They don't care. They go abroad for their medical service, for their medical insurance. They go abroad, they buy properties. Their children's school abroad. Everything abroad. Do you have access to abroad? Even you that is staying in abroad, some of you don't even have paper. And those of you that has paper, you cannot even boost off good living. Tell yourself the truth. Are they not here in this contraption called Nigeria, in this domination called Nigeria? So I don't want to say too much, but I've already said too much. But we are not relenting on our drive to take over power, to wrestle power from these men. And let's have men that have balls in between their legs to attack and tackle these guys head on. Give them what they want. Go to the National Assembly and tear that place upside down. Come to our homeland, use what we have to fix our homeland. Protect our homeland, secure our homeland, and make this place the paradise of a Biafra we seek. That is where our freedom starts. Any man that tells you otherwise, man, I must tell you, that man is just deceiving you. Honestly speaking, he's just deceiving you. We start with taking over power, having those who are mindful of our Biafranness and our aspiration to be in power. Go into power, mount your Biafran flag in the state assembly, mount one in a state house. They are the ones, didn't they do it? Or didn't they do it? And you think you can't do it? Or the same constitution, the same Nigeria. You are having an excuse of a coward if you think otherwise. We will have men in power that will carry Biafra into government house. And we still have it. We still have the men that can do that. Give them the opportunity. And that is why we are mobilizing. We are not apologetic about that. And we are going to come up with the kind of political revolution no man has ever seen. If only you agree with me and be part of it. And that is where I'll be wrapping up. Honestly speaking, we have no other option than to restore the dignity of humanity. That is our mission. The people's restoration. The people's restoration is our mandate. Watch out for it and be part of it. And I implore you, if you like this video, please share it. Share your thought by dropping your comment as well. And let's have your opinion. This is a community where we build formidable men and women who have what it takes to restore our freedom that we desire so much. Thank you. This is BVI Channel 1. A movement, a revolution in the making. That is what we are. And that is what we'll continue to be. I still remain your humble, one and only Associated Peter. Endeavor to subscribe. Please endeavor to subscribe. Go to our website, visit our website for news, download our apps and all that. You have all the links all over. Thank you. And if you want to partner with us, feel free. We are not hiding. We're not doing anything outside the law. Feel free to sponsor our activities. Like I said, we want to go into investigative journalism. But and I encourage you to do that. I hope to go why I brought out myself and stick out my neck. If you bring out your sponsorship, fund, donation, and whatever, we will go down in and dig out things the world has never seen about this impunity you call Nigeria. And that is what we are here to do. And the world will see reasons why you and I should be free. Goodbye and God bless you.